Guys, welcome back to Chicago 45, the ones. I feel like I've been on a break for a long time. I've been chilling now. I ain't did nothing. I've been kicking it. I'm back. My job is shitty, you know. I work all day, every day. My manager might see this, but who cares? It's his fault that I don't have the time to get to all these interviews that I want to do, man. Yeah, I got a promotion, so I'm literally, I manage a gym, and I'm literally like there from sun up to sundown, pretty much. It ain't cool, bro. It ain't cool, bro. And I'm like, I've been thugging it out, been toughing it out as much as I can with my schedule. But you know, I'm blessed to just be like able to say every place I went to, I've always moved up in the ladder. But enough about me. It's Tezzy, not Tezzy. You see, I got the drop ready. You know what I'm saying? It's Tezzy, it's not Tezzy, baby. Hey, we talked maybe, it's been a while, but last time I talked to you, from that point to this point, you've done a lot of work. You've done a lot of work. Why are you doing so much work?
Because I feel like I've been slacking. I always say that this is what I want to do. But me, myself, like to other people, it feel like I'll be working a lot. But to myself, it just feel like I don't be doing enough. So I think it's time for me to just like really put my foot down and really go ahead and put the pedal to the metal.
Yeah. Also, last time we talked, I'm a little stalker. I do a little snooping on everybody. You had one of your songs go viral, pretty much 100,000 views. I was like, oh, I'm famous, ma. I interviewed him too. So I was like, okay, cool. How was that, bro? How was that response, knowing that you got a lot of clicks?
That was crazy because first off, that's like my first like real video I ever put together, and it was like I'm kind of camera shy, so I don't really. That's why I don't have as many videos as I should, and that's another thing that I'm working on. But that was like my first video ever, and it's crazy because like while we were shooting the video, I was kind of like talking crazy, but like I'm like, yeah, when we drop this, it's gonna go up. But I was just talking like that, but I ain't really expected to because it's my first video. But I check like the first week I check like every day, but then like I let months go by without me even checking. Then a couple months went by and I checked, and I'm like, I had to wipe the screen. Hold on, that baby.
Hey, no, that's love right there because it showed that people were listening. You know, it reaffirmed that, you know what, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing because people clicking on it, they listening to me. Now from that, did things change? Because that's like almost, I want to call it like overnight success for you, but that's like that could be the resemblance of overnight success, and that you may get a lot of fans from that. Did things change, like as far as you see the stats go up as far as your music being streamed, things like that?
Yeah, my music started getting streamed a lot, and actually that song is like going crazy on TikTok. Like so many people made TikToks to that song.
Oh, okay.
So that was one of the things.
Oh man, I'm super happy for you, man. Because I was like, oh shit, we talked and it was like, okay, you can see that you were trying to get up there, you was trying to do your thing, and to see that come to fruition, that had to be like a big smile on your face, man. And let it go. So man, so we've had accept my apology. We talked about that. So that was that was a good body of work right there. Then you're a very emotional person. I just want to say that, bro. If anybody need an actor in The Shy, the show, we're gonna talk about The Shy too, because that's my shit right there. Hit my mans up, and I feel like you should sing your music to them too. That'd be like really dope to see if one of the songs can make it in there.
How can I do that? Like, how I can do that, or is it like a person I can contact directly? Or
shit, bro. We're gonna DM whoever the fuck we got DM. But it got to be a resource. It got to be something that they pulling from like Chicago people. So we're gonna DM every motherfucker about it that we got to say, man, we're gonna pick one of the songs and to be frank, that one of my favorite songs will go right and really go good with one of in this season now, even though it's already pre-recorded and whatnot. Mama would have been like a great song because the show is like, I don't know if you watched The Shy.
I do, but I haven't watched none of this season yet. I like to watch shows after it all come out, so that way I can watch it back to back to back to back.
Yeah, Mama would have been perfect. When you watch, you go, oh fuck, that would have been perfect for this one because it's happening. Mama's right now at the forefront of the shot right now, I think. But from my heart to your ears, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. When I see the cover art, I'm like, this nigga in love.
You know what's crazy? Everybody said they like, you got married or something. I'm like, nah, like you got to look deeper. Like you got to look at the cover art deeper. It's not what it seems. You got to look a little bit deeper than that.
Bro, I literally was like, this nigga's in love. Cause you know, we all quick, we quick jaw. We like, what the Tezzy finna be on this? He's finna be on this motherfucker singing. He finna be wrong. He finna give us a chance shit. He finna give us that. And I thought, well, I was about to get that.
Yeah, a lot of people, but like I guess from the title and the cover art, you kind of like thought like maybe it's gonna be all love songs. But that's why I made the first song what I made it, so that when you hear, you like, oh no.
Hey, for those like, let's see if we can get it in there. Whoa, my light. I got a bright light. Hold on, I'm gonna add it in, bro. But that's the pretty much, bro. And I'm like, what's going on, bro? But yeah, you started out, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. We not in love right now, but we do show glimpses of love in here, which is cool, which is good. Sure. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nobody's saying don't make it, don't do that. But we saw glimpses of love. You started out with tough love. I'm not gonna hold you. So this is how I knew I was like, oh, he transcended. I'm on there. I'm listening. I like to read the lyrics. Your lyrics popped up. I was like, oh. So in my mind, in my uneducated mind, I'm like, he made it. You know what I mean? Because that's like, you make it with your lyrics. Is like,
yeah.
I'm like, okay, cool. So the algorithm is working. Something is working to where they deserve to be like, and put the lyrics in or whatever the case. I don't know the backstory, but I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna be like, he made it because of that point right there. That's the highlight of my day right there. But tough luck. Talk to me about that, because that's a really good song as far as how you open everything. Because seriously, like I said, when I opened the album up, I thought it was gonna be a love album, and you really was like, tough luck on that one, pretty much. You ain't getting that one. So talk to me about that.
All right, so basically, the whole concept of the album was just like stuff that's been like heavy on my heart, or stuff that I think about often. So tough luck came from like, I kind of sort of feel like everybody around me be dying sometimes, like, because death happens like so often. It's unfortunate, but it happens so often to people that I know. So I came out with tough luck. I was thinking like, because like a lot of people say that you should pray and God gonna fix it, and you pray for certain people and stuff still end up happening to them. So that's why the first line was like, I guess my prayers have been ignored because I never did my chores. And then that's why I went on to say, if you taking sacrifices, I'm gonna trade my life for yours. And that's why it kind of went the way it went.
You dropping biblical bars and shit, man. I'm like, damn, I'm in church. I'm like, damn, he taking me there. But I love the scope of things that you can cover through your anecdotal experiences, which is super dope, because a lot of people, we hear it a lot, but it's different to put it in like poetry and to put it as in a, like, you ain't dismissing God. You just saying, damn, you feel like you dismissing me. You know what I mean? Like, where you at? Like, we all pray.
And that's why I was like, I tried, like, because a lot of people, like, when you talk like that and you like kind of question God, people like, a lot of people don't like it. Like, it's certain people who don't like it. So I tried to do it like in a funny way. That's why I'm like, I guess my prayers have been ignored because I never did my chores. Maybe because I ain't do my chores, he ignored me.
Could be, bro. But I love that song. And, you even went to, singing to me. And I was like, okay, all right, Luther Vandross. Hey, so as a rapper, how was that uncomfortable for you to do that last part, to harmonize and sing a little bit, to riff a little bit?
Honestly, no, because even though I don't do it in my songs, I be singing a lot. And like, you want to know what's crazy? Like, I never ever sang in my songs before. It was my cousin that actually got me to start doing that. He was like, bro, you got the voice, you got to do it. You got to do it. So I've been trying to like play with the melodies and harmonies, but it's hard to like sing in your songs and not sound like everybody else, because a lot of rappers sing in their songs. So that's why I don't do it as often, because I feel like I could, even though I can do it, I feel like we still need somebody that's gonna come with like the hard rap.
Now you sung quite a few on here, you know. So
Yeah, I think
hard
almost every song I sang a little bit.
No, for real, no, you did. No,
Yeah.
which was cool. It wasn't you didn't overdo it. You didn't try to be T-Pain. You didn't like I thought I was gonna hear like a auto tune. Was that auto tune a lot? So yeah, you didn't auto tune it. Look at him. He say he an R&B singer now. The next coming out a t-shirt off.
my engineer Dan, when he was engineering it, he like, did you sing in the choir before? Like, cause I really don't gotta do much to it. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I just.
No, I mean I like it. I enjoyed it very much so. It's a couple standout tracks on here. I mean, the body of work is good. Like once again, it's a standout track. Give me you. What was the first sample? Who is that? Was that a sample? Was that somebody that was in the studio with you?
That was a sample of a lady singing on Facebook. Like she was singing, she was getting her hair done. I don't know if you ever seen the video, but it went viral.
Yeah. Okay. I remember, and then everybody was just watching her sing in the house, and like pretty much in the front room, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you just like, hey, give me that sample. Let me get that.
That. I'm like, cause when I heard it, I'm like, this so hard. Like, it got to be used somewhere.
Okay. No, that's a good song. Talk to me about that one though, because that was another emotional song. Who are you talking to in this song?
It's basically like, I guess, about people in like the hood, I guess, that get depressed and get sad and feel like there's nobody they could talk to. That's why I kind of like express it, because there's nobody from that environment who done seen murders, who done seen killings, seen shootouts, who address and stuff like that. So I feel like I should. Cause a lot of people feel like that. A lot of people be getting depressed and sad and emotional about stuff that goes on in the hood in their life, and don't nobody really talk about it. So I feel like I'm gonna try to make it cool to talk about it. If I do it, maybe more people will start, you know.
Hey, did you ever think about like, because a lot of the stuff in your music, I mean, like we talked about the last time, is always like this battle of like good and evil. I feel like it's always that, because where you come from is you always dealing with the good and the bad every day. There's no way around it. Did you ever think about making like gospel music?
I did. Like my grandma be trying to push me to make a gospel song. And what's crazy is I actually wrote a gospel song. Like I have a gospel song written, but I just need a choir to sing it.
So you trying to be Kirk Franklin in this?
Yeah.
Okay. No, because I'm looking at some of the lyrics, right?
I make a gospel song for myself, but I don't know what's really considered gospel as far as rap. Like what kind of beat would I have to use? And you know, I don't know. I don't know.
My man Kanye West just stopped all that. My man Kanye West said you can rap over 808s, you can rap over these trap beats on gospel. You can do all of that. If Kanye made a gospel album with trap beats, with old Kanye beats, like, you know, so you could definitely do it. You said the devil want me. Should I let him roll the dice? I've been knocked down on my knees. I've been praying, but I'm feeling incomplete. And that's just to add on to that duality of dealing with, you know, the good and the evil, which is so profound, because people don't know, like, look, coming where you come from, Chicago, the devil literally is waiting.
Yeah.
Figuratively, literally, whatever word you want to use is outside waiting for you. And you're dealing with that every day. And then
a lot of
people go ahead.
Even people who live in Chicago, if you live in a better part of Chicago, a lot of people don't understand, like, is the devil waiting. He waiting, like one wrong move, he trying to coerce you, he trying to get you to go.
No, man, I was sitting there because I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. The last two projects that I've been listening to like constantly is yours and Vince Staples. I just been like listening, and I'm like Vince Staples from fucking like Long Beach, California, North, as he said, the North, and you from the rack, Chicago. You know what I mean? And the stories, it may be different as far as like musicality wise, but as far as the essence of the story, bro, it's the same fucking thing, bro. I was just on the phone with my big bro. I'm like, bro, like I'm about to interview this guy, and I'm listening to Vince Staples, like Law of Averages, and like these stories. It's crazy because it's like it's urban. It's urbanized stories, like where urban people go through every single day. And the way that you put it in your stories, pretty much, these ain't songs, these are stories. These is like fucking folk tales that's gonna be given off to the kids. Like shit, like this shit is real. Like you dealing with this shit every day. Losing your friend, like you said, losing your friends every other fucking week is somebody. You know what I mean? And then always fucking on the balance beam of like, should I be this person or should I be this person? So it's a testament of how you figure out how to like fucking dodge all of fucking the fucking bombs and shit. So that's really dope as far as hearing you put that in a song. I mean, and then like you saw my Facebook, right? I tagged you in one of my favorite songs, right? At first, I wasn't really catching it, but then I'm like, damn, like this shit is deep. How did your mom feel about the song?
She cried because she had been asking me to make a song about her for like years, but I can't really do that. If somebody asks me to do something, I can't really do it. It gotta be on my own time. So one day I was just sitting, and then it just came to me, like it all came out one sitting, one writing, 20 minutes. It just all came out.
Bro, I mean, I feel like everybody, no, not everybody, I don't want to say everybody. I feel like most folks who grew up in, I don't know your situation home wise, but I feel like that could have been like a single parent dynamic, possibly.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the rappers, like the big ones, like the ones who've like impacted the culture so much, have always had to pay dues to moms. Moms need the pay. Like
I'm telling my friend that I'm like, this is my dear mama right here.
Straight up. I mean, Dear Mama, fucking Kanye West with his mom's song. I mean, everybody has made a song dear to their mother because there's no way around that. I'm disappointed in you too. I'm mad. I was mad, bro, because that last section where it goes into like, I don't know if it's like auto tune, and I was like, just go, sing more, go, fly, butterfly.
I was gonna put more on it when we were sitting in the studio, but I'm like, I didn't want to put too much on it. I wanted to keep it like concise, and I felt like if I put more on it, it would have changed the song.
Man, I was like, oh, he's gonna get me like, I feel like I'm in a Drake zone right now. This what Drake do to you. Drake, he'll hit you, he'll go off, he'll rap his ass off, and then shit, it go nightmare, it just change on you. I'm like, oh, he flipped the switch. Oh shit. I'm like, okay, cool.
Go to the plan, like at the end when they got to going in and out, I was going like just go. But I'm like, nah, I think we should end it right there.
It's still a good song. I was just like, damn, I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh, he finna do something else. It's coming. And I was like, Mama, can I say? I was like, what the fuck? It got dark. It got like the beat and everything just changed. The whole texture of everything just swiftly changed. And I was like, oh, okay, this is. But I see how the music has changed from Accept My Apology to this one. Mm-hmm. What made like was it new people around you or just the growth in the people around you and yourself as well?
I think it was just more so growth. I feel like a lot of my songs, I rap about worldly issues and community issues. Although it's still things that affect me, I feel like this was the first time I really sat down and really wrote personal music, like personal things that directly affect me, not affect things around me, personally affect me as a person.
How did you go about like selecting beats and things for this? Because that's the one thing I did that I did see was a little different. Like the production wise, you can see it's getting better and better. You know, as you get better and better, and as you do more, the work is going to change.
I'm being more selective of the beats I write on. At first, I was one of those people like, you give me anything, I'm gonna try to make a song on it. But now I'm being more like, now as I'm like crafting my sound and the artist that I want to be, I'm listening to beats for 3-4 days, like just listening to beats and choosing the ones that I really, really like. And then I'm re-listening and seeing what I could really do with it. Like I got a picture of the song in my head before I actually write to it now. At first I was just like, give me a beat and I'm gonna go. Now I'm actually sitting down and I'm really listening and being picky kind of.
Okay. So as far as doing shows, I'm assuming you've done shows before. What's the process in that for you? Are you like one of those crazy people like, man, the light's not fucking right, bro. I can't hear my fucking self, bro. Bro, this shit is fucking crazy. Are you one of those?
No, all I need is a mic and I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I might turn into that person. I hope I don't, but it's hard to say that I right now. As far as like the level I'm at now, all I need is a mic and I'm gonna go. Even it do be things that frustrate me sometimes, but I don't really dwell on it. I just need a mic and I'm gone.
Man, hey, so back to this project of yours, man. Why only 6 songs? Why so short?
It was gonna be more because I got so many songs, but I felt like those was the perfect 6. Cause like I want to be able to constantly put out projects. So I felt like that was a good start for what I'm about to do next.
So something's already, rolling downhill.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is 2 projects that I've heard and no features. You don't like other rappers?
Nah, it's not that. It's just like a lot of the rappers, a lot of my friends that rap, and a lot of the people I know, they rap, but they don't rap the way I rap, or they don't want to do songs with me because they don't rap the way I rap and they don't talk about the things that I talk about. Even though I don't have no problem doing features with people, it's just like the things that I talk about in my projects. Like I have features, but sometimes they just don't make it to the project because the things that I talk about in my projects, I want to tell a clear story. And a lot of the people I know that rap, they trap rappers basically. Even though I ain't got no problem doing no trap rap, it's just not what I see fit for my project.
Is there a trap song of yours that's out there?
Maybe. I don't know if it released yet, but it's a few trap features.
I gotta go find me a trap Tezzy bar, see if he talking about drop 4-5, effing in through the window, bitch. Scope on your head, boy. That's your life, boy.
When I first started rapping, that's about it. Not that bad though, but it was like, it was still me, like what I am now, but it was more like, I don't know, all over the place. I think I'm kind of like dialing it down and more focused on building an image as far as who I want to be and how I want to be seen as an artist.
Okay, that's a good question. How do you want to be seen as an artist?
I want to be like the storytelling artist, the artist that touch your heart. Even though I can like put a whole lot of bars in my song, that's never my main focus. My main focus is to like make people feel like I want my songs to give you movie emotions. You know how you sit down and watch a movie and you get into it, and by the end of the movie you feel what the character's feeling. I want my songs to give you that, but in a short amount of time.
Okay. Now, as far as we did live through a pandemic and we are living through it. Was recording difficult, or what? It was like regular showbiz for you?
It wasn't difficult. I mean, a couple studios had changed their rules as far as like how many people can come in the studio with you. But I've never been the type of person that need 50 people in the studio with me anyway. It's most of the time it's just me because I'm kind of secretive with my music. I want people to hear it all together at the first. That's why I really don't be sending my music out, because I want everybody to hear it at one time and be like surprised.
Okay, so here's my business mind. We're gonna get some Tezzy merch. We're gonna get some from your eyes to your ears merch. We're gonna get some merch.
Actually working on that. I'm working on that.
Damn, bro, like motherfuckers listen to music, motherfuckers want to put a shirt on or some socks or some
Yeah,
shit.
I'm trying to come up with a decent design. I don't want to just slap the album cover on there and just throw it out there. I'm trying to actually like put some thought into it, but it's in the works for sure.
Yeah, man, because I definitely want to continue to hear more and more from you. And I just love the way like the growth in the music. I love the way that it's not like no and I love trap music. Don't get me wrong. I'm a wild nigga from the west side. I'm cool with all that. But I just love the fact that I can hear some stories where I'm like, fuck, I knew what that is. I know what that is,
I
man.
think even though like I come from that environment, so I could make that type of music. It'd be easy for me because I actually lived through those things and I come from that. But I more so want to be the storyteller. Like I feel like so many people from the city can do that, but not many people can tell a story and make it flow and do what I do.
Okay, now so now we're dealing with this thing because obviously you want to be on a global scale. You want to be seen by the masses. Do you feel like the music you make will reach radio and reach more people? Because the sounds like the music that you make, we listen to radio. Some of this music through radio.
Yeah, I don't really think about radio hits because I know my music not meant for radio because it's kind of like a lot of it is kind of like dark and sad stories. Like it's my life though. So I don't really see people putting it on radio to be heard while riding around. But at the same time, a lot of people don't even really listen to radio no more. So
True. Because they don't play raw wave on the radio, do they? And I don't like raw wave. That's just I ain't really feeling that music. I ain't feeling him. Like he too like nah, bro. Like nah,
I ain't gonna lie. Actually, I fuck with the way.
nah. I can't get with it, man. I can't. And his voice, it's just like a nah. I want all prosperity and blessings to the young man. I just ain't with the shit. I just can't. I'm like, bro, like, can you stop crying to me, bro? Like, give me different, man. Yeah, because we all want to make it on a big global scale. But I know in music it's harder because if it's not mainstream and it's not popular culture music, like all trappy, it don't sound like Lil Baby or The Baby, it don't really get as played as much. And I just want to know, was that like is that anything where it's like it fucks with you, or you just like, man, I'm making music for myself and people who won't fuck
Yeah,
with my music?
yeah. Never. I never think about like, damn. I don't think a lot of people gonna listen to this because it ain't like that. I always think of it as like these stories that people need to hear. I'm making stories not only for me, but like you said, when you hear it, you can relate. I know if you relate, it's billions of people in the world. At least 3-4 million people gonna hear it and be like, "Damn, I can relate to that." And want to. It's just the thing. How do I get it in front of them? That's my only thing. I don't really care about radio play because, like I said, don't nobody really listen to the radio for real. Everybody getting their music from YouTube or something they seen on Facebook, social media. So
No, you definitely don't want to go. That radio shit is horrible. That radio shit is horrible. I can't. I don't listen to it. I ain't listened to radio since I left home. And GCI it was like, damn, y'all play the same song like
yeah,
over and over, bro. Like y'all ain't got no
exactly.
y'all playlist ain't big.
I actually just I actually was just thinking about that because Roddy Ricch got a new song y'all called Late at Night. And every time I got in the car, that song was on the same station. The station didn't change. Every time I got in the car, that song was on, and I'm only getting in the car. I'm getting in and out the car, I'm running in the stores, and I'm coming back out. The song was going off when I got out. It's coming back on when I get back in the car.
Yeah, I ain't really with. I don't like that, but it's political. Then it becomes political. Then it's because we paid them money or whatever the case is. Music is real political from that point, from that aspect. Are you so as far as the features, you're not opposed to it. It's just as far as like people who are willing to jump in that space with you.
Yeah, because like
Do you hold on one sec? Do you think because J. Cole had the same syndrome? He had the same syndrome. He was like, "No, I'm not putting him in." Do you feel like you're gonna have this J. Cole syndrome?
Nah, because I'm not opposed to doing features. It's just like once I become a better writer, I'll be able to make songs where people are able to be featured on. I just feel like I'm not to the point where I can make a song that somebody even will want to be featured on. You know what I'm saying? Because most of the songs I make is like stories, and I don't know anybody who will want to like jump in on that or tag in on that. I got to make songs that's like, I guess like maybe a vibing song more so than what I do now. But once I get better with my penmanship and progress as a writer, I think I'll be able to do more features for sure.
Okay, so rank yourself as a writer, 1 through 10.
Probably like a 5.5. I think I write good songs. Like they not bad as far as like lyricism and stuff like that, but I don't think they good as far as like compared to like other songwriters and like making stuff that you can vibe to. And I think my songs are solely just like emotional and like it's always the same thing kind of because that's what I lived. I think once I get to a point where I can like make a club song, even if it's not like the Lil Baby song, J. Cole, No More Role Models type song. Once I get to that, then I'll become a better writer.
But I feel like with the, I'm gonna just hype you up now. I feel like with the music that you're making, they could be made into club songs. They could be. It's just about wording them a little differently.
Yeah, that's the thing. My words be so like intense and storytelling. It's like, I mean, I feel like I could switch a couple things and say a couple things differently, but I think that'll take away from what I'm trying to do as far as like.
Because check it, my favorite rapper, Kendrick Lamar, made a song "Swimming Pools" about being an alcoholic. Like, but it had a club bang. Like, you know what I mean? Like you can definitely do things like that.
Yeah, I got to figure out how to say things in that way so where I can still be me, but different beats and different words and different places will make it suitable for the club or stuff like that.
Yeah, I think, I don't know if it's a club more so. I think it's just more appealing to the masses.
Yeah.
You know, to where this record just like, fuck, it's undeniable. Like, Jesus Walk was undeniable.
Yeah.
It had a club bang to it. Like, I wasn't a stripper at this age, but I'm assuming some stripper had the audacity to come out to Jesus Walk. I believe in my heart. Whoever the stripper is, if you out there, you see this, please give us your name. I would love to interview you to be like, what was the routine? Who gave you the green light? Because people did it. You know what I mean? Like, even like the song with J. Cole and Missy Elliott. Nobody's perfect. Like that, it wasn't a club song, but the bumping that was a clubby feel. Like it still not. He still got the message that he wanted out. He just added the beat, which is different. I think the foundation of the cake was there. He just put a little different, little sprinkles on it, added different frosting in it. I totally believe you can do that. I don't think that like your penmanship is not a 5. We're gonna stop you there. You definitely a 7 and above with the penmanship. Like 5 is like beginners. You have a concise idea. You wrote a song to your fucking mother. Like, like I was like, fuck, like I get all that. You want the perfect mom, like you had your struggles, like, you know what I mean, but you did it without this and that. Like that shit hard, like to put all that shit in there. You're a writer, bro. You're a fucking writer. You ain't a 5. You ain't a 5, bro. You're a fucking writer. And I thoroughly enjoy this part. Like I said, I'm heavily listening to this and then Staples. I'm like, so at the end of the year, I played it so much, it'll be in my tops. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, I get so much. Even my oldest, my 13-year-old boy, he loves Accept My Apology. He be in a car listening, like, bro, that ain't even fucking music. You don't even know that nigga. Like, I'm like, he like, yeah, play Tezzy. I'm bro. He don't even fucking like you like that. He don't even know you, bro. Come on, bro, play that shit. Play, bro, get the fuck out of my face, bro. And you know he fucks with it. You know what I mean? So it's just your penmanship is where it needs to be. Can you get better? Of course you can get better. But to say you're a 5, shoot yourself. Fuck you mean? You ain't gonna disrespect the Chicago like that. No, bro. Hey, so like I said, I'm nosy, bro. I saw you watching you went to a lot of KD games, the Milwaukee games. How you feel about that ass whooping?
Look, KD did all he could do. That's how I feel about it. He put up 50 pieces. What can he do?
No, he did. What I didn't like was niggas clowning like, why you shoot that shot? Bro, he made the last one like that.
That's what I'm saying. But even then, though, like, he gave the ball to James Harden to make a play. James he gave it right back.
No, James Harden, he wasn't healthy.
Yeah, he gave it right back.
I feel like my only pushback, Steve Nash should have called a timeout.
Yeah. Steve Nash should have got KD some rest. I don't care what he's saying. Even I was watching the game and KD was telling him like, no, I don't need no rest. I'm good. But as a coach, you know if this going down to the wire, you know he coming off an Achilles injury. He hasn't played no back-to-back games all season. You got to get that man some rest.
Especially that last one. I know I heard him. He's like, man, I didn't want them to be able to set up. I get you, but a well-rested KD.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It don't matter who's set up. It don't matter.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's my thinking exactly. Like, because they gonna send a tuck at him, and it don't matter.
It don't matter. It don't matter whatsoever. I don't think Giannis is gonna guard him for a play. I don't think it was happening. Because by that time he had 40-something. No, I think a quick timeout. Because they had like 2, I think.
Yeah, they did.
So if you like the first look, blow it again, bro. In my mind, I get what he's saying. I wanted to get them in some cross matchups, and I wanted to live with the results. Cool, but I feel like give him a moment.
If KD the only one making shots, you got to give him some rest.
Yeah, why Mike James didn't play, you think?
I think he didn't play because that series wasn't fit for him. I think once James Harden came back, because when Kyrie went out, Mike James played decent, but he really didn't, I guess because it was like he wasn't expecting to get called in, but he didn't play like Mike James. So I feel like that's why James Harden was like, all right, I'm going to come back. And then once James Harden came back.
What about Landry? Landry didn't get a lot of tick either.
Yeah, I'd have played Landry, though. I'm not going to lie. I'd have put Joe Harris on the bench and played Landry more because Joe Harris was stinking it up.
I heard a lot of folks say that, though. A lot of folks said that.
He was hurting my heart. Oh, my God. He was hurting my heart.
Joe was Joe Blow. Joe was Joe Blow.
Like, I like Joe Harris. Like,
we all do.
Crazy. He was going crazy, but like in the clutch moments when they needed him, he sold. Sold.
You know what it was? That fucking headband, bro. That fucking headband. Take that shit off, bro.
It was getting wide open shots. Like, it wasn't like they was defenders coming at him. KD had got him a wide open shot down the stretch in that overtime, and he missed. I feel like if he would have hit that, they won the game. They was going to the,
Hey, so let's be honest. Giannis got to get him one?
I don't know. I think it's a possibility. Now that it's 2-2, I think it's a strong possibility. But I just don't see no way Chris Paul been waiting 16 years to get all this way. And just because I honestly feel like if he don't get it right now, he not gonna get it.
No. Yeah, if he don't get it tomorrow, it's over. He knows that. The league knows that. Jesus knows that.
Yeah.
If he don't get it today.
This last game down the stretch, he sold. I think so. I don't see him coming out and doing that again. Because down the stretch, I think they was down by like 2. He turned the ball over and they got a layup. So I see him coming out more focused and ready.
But Chris is a hooper.
Yeah, for sure.
Chris, he night and day though. He here one day, then he gone. But he's a fucking baller. That boy's he's a bucket.
Yeah.
That's the one thing he is, a bucket.
He gonna come.
And Drew coming around. Yeah, man, I had to talk shit to you guys. I watch you at a lot of you like you watching Katie, the Slim Reaper and shit. Yeah, Slim Reaper, yeah. But look at Yanni. Yanni down there posting him up, dunking his ass. Hey, he made Katie look little.
Yeah, Giannis a freak.
He made dude look little, bro. Like I'm like, Oh yeah, you little, bro. You definitely little. Hey, funny thing, right? So, did you watch the Floyd fight?
Mm-mm.
Well, what are your thoughts about the YouTubers like myself? You know, we beating the shit out of these boxers and shit. You know, go, hey, let's go, boys. No, I ain't fuck with them dudes. Well, hey, what's your thoughts on them dudes fighting boxers, like real boxers?
I mean, get paid. Go get that money.
Until they get their shit knocked off.
Yeah, if you want to keep doing it, get that money. Might as well.
Cause what's the UFC? Tyron Woodley's fighting the other brother. Even
I
I
mean,
feel like
it's good because you getting paid a lot of money, and at the end of it, it's not like it's a real fight, but it's not a real fight because they can't knock you out. So get the money.
hey, I'm gonna finish on this one right here. I want to hear. I'm gonna fuck you. I want to see how politically correct you're gonna be. What are your thoughts on Lil Nas X? Sorry.
I feel like he living his truth. I mean, I think so many people opposed to it because we never seen nothing like that before. But I feel like he expressing himself. I mean, music and art is about expressing yourself, and he expressing himself the best way he know how. So I can't really be mad on him. I think it's more so people just like so mind blown because the things that he doing we never seen. But then again, it's never been time like
Have we though? Haven't we though?
not that kiss at the BET Awards.
Not that, but I mean, I don't. It's probably got to go far down, but I mean, the outfits, Prince.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not talking about the outfits. The outfits we seen. I'm talking about as far as his like antics and the stuff that he like, as far as like, you know, twerking on the devil.
Hey, would you feel comfortable if this is like a wild scenario making a song with him?
Hell yeah, he made good music. He made great music. I don't know if I'm doing all that. I won't do the extra shit in the video. He could do that shit in his sings. You know, hell yeah, he made good music.
No, hey, that Panini song, that shit was tough. That shit was tough. I ain't gonna hold him like that shit was tough. Would it be any like because I feel like a lot of rappers wouldn't want to do it because they don't know where he would go. Would you be worried about where he would go as far as music?
I think like I don't know. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Do you? I'm gonna do me. You do you.
Yeah, straight up. Hey,
but he do big hits.
He has an album.
Yeah, I wouldn't censor him because I don't want nobody telling me what I can and can't say. Do you? And I'm gonna do me.
I respect that a lot. Before I let you go, best album out right now besides yourself. Best rap album you've heard so far this year.
So far this year, I don't know. I heard a lot of albums, but
we better say the same name.
I've been listening to that J. Cole heavy. I haven't really heard like too many albums because I'll be like so out of touch. But like I heard her too. I like her album too, but I haven't heard it enough to like rank it yet. I haven't got all the way through it yet. But I've been off that J. Cole heavy.
Tyler, the Creator.
I haven't heard that one yet.
DJ Drama.
Honestly, being honest, completely honest, I've never really heard a Tyler the Creator song.
Go do it. Go do it.
But that performance at the BET Awards, I'm like, damn, this nigga hard. Like,
roll up. Hey,
I'm like, make something.
The whole album is he rapping like that.
Yeah, I might have to go tap in.
The whole album, he aggressive. Like, I'm like, oh shit, because I didn't listen to a lot of him either. I listened to the last album that had the Boy Is a Gun. I listened to that album. You Make My Earthquake. That album, I listened to that album a lot. But this one right here, bro, right now, best rap album.
Yeah, I'm
it ain't even a question. Bro rapped his ass off in circles.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and tap into that because I honestly never heard like Tyler the Creator song.
No, he went drama on there. DJ Drama host the whole album. So it's like it feel like mixtape vibe. Like
I had to go and check that out.
And he walk in. But the J. Cole shit, I thoroughly enjoyed it as well too. I was critical of people, you know, quickly saying it's his best album. I don't agree with that.
I like the way he came on that, like he was talking crazy. The Cam feature.
Just Cam set it off for me. Cam was like, "Oh shit, you probably kill him."
And then I like the way he was talking. Like we really don't get Cole talking like that too often. Like this shit too easy for me now, nigga. Yeah. Cole McFlats is back when CDs was around. Oh,
he talked this shit off. He talked this shit off, and I'm cool with that. But for me, Cole is. I'm disclaimer. Cole is one of the greatest rappers to touch a mic. I'm not hating on Cole. But I just feel like Cole was always in ears, like I feel like a second thought.
Yeah, and I get scared of that sometimes because a lot of people be comparing me to him, and I be like, damn, and I be hearing people opinions about him, and I'm like, damn, because I get that comparison a lot, and I just be sitting back like,
he don't jump out the window. He don't jump out the window enough.
That a good thing? Like,
I mean, it could be a good thing because what he is consistent. I mean, can't nobody say nothing wrong. You can't mad at a motherfucker who played in the NBA, averaged 20 points for 10 years. That made the NBA finals. So you were fucking consistent, bro. You did what they told you to do. And Cole is very, very consistent. Bars is sharp, beats is good. He witty with his words. His wordplay is on par. You can be consistent to a fault where it's like, damn, is you ever gonna like do that? Like Kanye, they can never say Kanye was the same. From every album you saw, damn, like he had an emotional breakdown. Damn, he got all the bitches. Damn, he's a sexaholic. What the fuck wrote this motherfucker? Like, damn, he comedian now. Oh, he going gospel. It's never like you can never get a grasp on. Oh, this is what I'm about to get from him. I feel like that's what Cole has been. He's been a consistent staple, which is not bad. But it's like if your peers around you, K-Dot, is every day out the window, it's kind of like, okay, cool. You see, he had to stop making his own beats.
Yeah.
Because he felt that. He knew what time it was. And like, we know we don't get from you. For your eyes on, we got that Forest Hill Drive. We know we getting that from you. KOD was like, okay, cool, okay. But it wasn't age about the window yet.
Yeah.
This one, like you talking this shit? Okay, cool. All right. You braggadocious. We want that call. We want that kind of shit. Shit on these bitch ass rappers. Like, we like that. And we still like you to be like introspective and talk about the shit that you go through and things like that. When that consistent, it could be a thing on because it's only three in his class. Him, Drake, Cole, ... You can't be consistent while them motherfuckers do it. You know what I'm saying? That's like, nah, that is just, they're gonna be like, yeah, we love you. But so I think that, but the J. Cole comparison is pretty solid. Cause I mean, the concepts and things like that are like on par. It's just they always complain about his beat selection. They always complain about his beat selection.
I be trying not to pick beats that's like too, I don't know,
too melodic every time.
Yeah, or too like simple, or because I know people like beats that's like yeah, shit that's like
It's almost like I watched his doc, like I had to go back and challenge myself. You know, you can't do the same beat, the same melodic beat, and be like, okay, I'm gonna do the same rhyme pattern. They're gonna be like, cool, I heard that last one. Like challenge us as listeners too. You know, to be like, fuck, like I can't. Oh, I gotta go back and like hear that shit again. Like that's why I said on Mama, that last part. I was like, oh shit, he jumped out the window. What is he doing? Even the singing part was a jump out the window because you never done it before. You know what I mean? So that I mean that shit was tough. And the second best album of the year is
me.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, talk that shit, man. Talk that